I don't know, whenever I try to record something, I forget whatever I wanted to talk about. What I was going to say. So annoying. This is why people have script. Okay, so I wanted to talk about two things. One, that recently I have been seeing so many cases about children being abused, tortured, or killed, and there must be a reason, right, why there is this huge increase in child abuse. There must be a reason, because we as adults, we as people are not working on ourselves. That's why, like, if you don't know how to take care of your own self, how you're gonna take care of a child who needs so much attention, so much protection, and so much care, like. So I think we as a society need to sit down and discuss this topic. Another thing, especially the people from my country, or people from other desi world, desi people, or Asian mostly, we have another this huge problem of using kids as a problem solver of the marriage, which is another toxic thing we have created in our society, which not only destroys the mental health of the parents but also the kids. You don't know how that small little atmosphere which was created even before they were born in this world can destroy a person, and especially a child. They why I keep saying ignore that, please. I was about to say again. That's a huge problem. I think the only appropriate reason why a person should have a child is because they feel so much in love with this person, and so much like they want to be parents so badly that they want a child. That's the only appropriate reason. I think even there is another thing that people use children as inheritance. That if I don't have a child, who is gonna keep my legacy, or who is gonna remember me in the world? Believe me, after you die, you are not gonna care about that. And even if you have a child and you don't keep them, even if you don't nourish them well, and they don't turn out to be good people, they wouldn't benefit you after death. Might as well they can make your life hereafter even worse. Because if a person is created or grown up like in a toxic household, and they become a toxic person, whoever interact with them in the world, and it hurts that person or destroys that person, it's gonna even have fault on you too, because you raised them like that. So before having children, please, as an adult, think about it. There is another issue of abortion in the world right now, that we would rather it's such a crime to kill an innocent soul, or innocent life, that we have to, no matter what the case. That's, first of all, that's a very bad, toxic, not toxic, that's an attack against women. Because the only reason they don't care about kids, believe me, they don't. Because if they did, there wouldn't be this many homeless children, there wouldn't be this much child labor, there wouldn't be this much orphan kids. Because if they really cared, they would have find a solution or try to solve this issue before banning or abortion, just because it's whatever the reason they're thinking of, I don't know. I don't understand their mind. That's the only reason. The thing is, they want to restrict women as much as they can. Like, they want to make the woman's life as miserable as they can, so the woman doesn't rise up. That's the only reason. Because I don't think the people who are talking about that, like abortion is like not allowed or it's a crime, they care about kids. I don't think so. Because if they really cared about kids, there are so many things, so many solutions which is much better than that. Another reason, look, I'm not saying that I'm pro abortion or something, not that. I believe that everyone deserves life. I believe that, like, as a Muslim, I believe that even before a person is created, or they have heartbeat or whatever, they have a soul. Like, I truly believe that. So I'm not saying that, but the reasoning, even if you say something right, even if you think this is the right thing, but your reasoning is bad, that doesn't make the good thing good or a bad thing good. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, their reasoning, their intention is not pure, so their action is not even considered pure. That's what I'm saying. That's the another thing. But and as a society, I believe that people feel so offended by the thought of adopting a kid. I don't understand why. Like, just because it's not your blood, like, at the end of the day, we are created, like, as a Muslim I'm talking about, we are created from the mud, and that mud is included in every one of us. Like, we all came from Adam alayhi salam, we all came from one person, and I don't understand how as a people we discriminate, especially in kids. Like, we are supposed to be an unity. We like discriminate against each other in so many small things. Skin color, seriously, nationalities, the language we speak, that's ridiculous. Like, I don't understand these people at all. Like if you really want a child, there are countless child. I'm not saying that you don't have the right to have your own child. Yes, you can. But if you truly want to be a parent, like, I don't think it matters. Because there are so many parents who literally begs to their Lord, begs to their God that just one child. It doesn't even matter if it's a girl or a boy. And the people who have been blessed, who have blessed with this amazing, like, ability, or the privilege to have kids, they're treating the children like this. I don't understand. Like, as a society, how low can we go, especially about the children's? And it makes me so angry. I have been seeing so many cases, like, kids, like, they're not even 10, like, under 10, like, kids, they have been abused in a way that if I tell you, like, this video is not gonna stick. That's how brutally they're killing them, how brutally they're abusing their own parents. Like, most of them are their own parents, like, front of them this abuse is happening, and they're doing nothing. Like, I think it's better, if you think that you are that evil of a person, don't have kids. If you think, like, yeah, I can't do this, okay, I'm not that type of person, please don't bring a person to this child to a world. And I hope that all the parents who have the ability to have kids and whatever, especially the Muslim community, I hope that you adopt more kids and follow the sunnah. I don't understand, there are so many valuable sunnahs which you guys, like, we don't talk about as a society. We don't even try to follow them, and we, like, nitpick things which doesn't even matter. Like, there are so many things. We are talking about hijab, we are talking about beard, we are talking about headcap. There are far more things which is more important than this, believe me. Like, as a society, you need to understand that our priority is, like, so mismatched, and, like, that's unbelievable. Like, are we illiterate or something? Like, we do, school system is a different thing, but educate yourself. This is why knowledge is so powerful. Educate yourself, and as a society, I believe, like, no matter how much I scream, no matter how much I, say these things, as a society, if you don't follow, if we don't try to follow, all the girls, all the boys, whoever is watching this, I hope that if you watch this video and resonate with these things, I hope that change, that little change, starts from you. And I hope that as a person, as a person, I also contribute to this change. Because I sometimes, I think about this a lot, that if Allah asks us, about this, that you guys begged for me for kids, and there were so many kids who went hungry, who couldn't, afford clothes, or they didn't have roof over their head, how we gonna answer as a society? And no matter how much, like, luxury we have in our life, how can we be, as a people, as human, be happy if we don't, like, contribute to our society, contribute to other people who are suffering? That luxury doesn't have any value if we can't help others. And I don't know what solution it is. I hope that all the people who are in a toxic marriage knows that having a child wouldn't solve that toxic relationship. And if you're a bad person, if you're an evil person, if you think that I'm not the best version of myself, having a child wouldn't change that. And if you, whatever the reason, whatever you think that this is gonna solve, like, child is not a product, child is not a solution. Child is a human being, a soul, a fragile soul, a sensitive child who needs so much love, so much attention, and so much care. And I feel so sad, I feel so disappointed at us, that as human, as adult, we disappointed or let down so many kids, so many children who didn't need to suffer and didn't need to, be this oppressed. So I hope, if you're watching till the end, that may Allah soften your heart and guide you to the straight path, and we as society, as a humanity, we can thrive to better the community and save the children and care for them and love them like they deserve. And we don't deserve children, believe me, I don't think we do, but they deserve so much. All the children, they deserve so much love, so much care, so much, like, every happiness in the whole world, I believe. And with that, I'm gonna end this video, and fi amanillah.